Welcome in, everyone, to the part one of the finale for All Stars, the Challenge All Stars. Mo Money, Mo Problems is the name of that episode.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, ladies, I want to get your overall thoughts to start off this whole thing about how did we feel about the final?
Mm-hmm. Kick it off, Pam.
Amazing. First of all, love. So they answered most of our questions right away, which was one, what, 12 people? I liked the way they had that. It was a bummer. It was up to the stakes that the last people to make it to the second checkpoint were out of the game, just like that. So that was good and intense and nerve-wracking. Love that it was guys and girls each time, but mixed up the partners and then individual points. Incredible. Love that. I love that you can't predict it. Like nothing about this that makes it like, this is what's going to happen. So overall, I loved it. Shout out to the build your own bicycle and ride it challenge. I just think those are the kind of amazing challenges that we're missing. It's like you're doing something, you're making what you're going to travel on, and then you're physically competing. It's been really fun to watch, and it's really cool that everybody sort of has a shot where you don't think they were. This episode was awesome, and I loved it. I mean, it was really a bummer to see Derek and Gisela go first, because I think they both deserve to be there, but it was kind of comical watching them. Like, first of all, before they even really stunk, they were in the weeds literally the whole time. It's like, what are you all doing? So that's my sum up.
I completely agree. And I think that kayaking can be one of the funniest challenges that you can have in an elimination. Luckily, everybody outside of Derek and Gisela were really good at kayaking. Like all of them practiced, all of them came in ready with this experience and having done it before on shows. But I was shocked that Derek and Gisela were the only people struggling as much as they did. But it reminded me of Bloodlines, the season when Jenna was on it with her cousin, and they were like Dumb and Dumber, the two girls like getting stuck in the marsh, like could not get out of the bushes and everything. And I'm like, sometimes kayaking is just like the most hilarious element of these challenges. When they first announced, oh, you're going to be partnered with a different person every time, and you can't be partnered with the same person twice, I was thinking, oh, this is going to be pretty difficult, because not to discredit anybody who wins, whoever wins is still the genuine, authentic winner, amazing for them. But I'm thinking you're going to have to be incredibly reliant on your partner. And I think some really good competitors can get royally screwed here. Not to discredit, not to make excuses, but I went into it thinking like, ooh, this could be really rough. And I think a lot of people might, be unlucky and really just get the shaft. But I think the way the episode went, it was the complete opposite. Like I was shocked at how even the playing field has been, and how a lot of people are stepping up. So, and there's been like really good humorous moments as well.
Ladies, it is the perfect final for me. They are doing this throwback final thing, and it works. I swear that All Stars was made not just for Mark Long because he really wanted to come back, but I feel like the producers are like, let's make it old school and see if people still like it this way, and then maybe we can fix the crap that's going on in the new seasons. You don't know who's going to win this final. I understand it's point tallied. I love that it's individual based. Everything about this final story. I don't want to copy everything you girls said, but it's exactly how I felt. It's such a great final so far. It ended with a great cliffhanger with Darrell possibly needing a medic. I mean, it's everything. The comedy was there. Whatever producer came up with the idea and said, hey, don't just have them ride a bike, make them put it together, because they're not going to do it right.
Incredible.
Comedic gold. This whole final was amazing. It's pretty close too, and some of the girls that we thought were not going to do well are in like third and fourth place, right behind Darrell and Yes. Oh, and that's the other thing I wanted to say. I didn't have any spoilers going into this, and I told you girls last week, I said, watch out for Yes. I think he's going to do really well in this, because I think he's got really good with puzzles, and I think he has good endurance. And sure enough, he's in first place right now. So I'm super pumped. My prediction about Yes came true. Plus, I like the guy.
Yeah, you've been on him since the beginning. You were very big on Yes and seeing good things with him.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that Carolina Reapers, of all the things that they've ever eaten, that this is like destroying people from the inside out?
They each had to eat 2 of them. I've never eaten anything this that seems that hot before. I wonder what it's doing, because Darrell is one of the toughest dudes out there, and he's like, I'm done. And I'm like, this is Darrell we're talking. He's never said that on the show before in all his seasons. So I can't imagine what's going on inside their body right now.
Yeah.
Wait, can we talk about that though? Because the way you said it, you put it in like air quotes, or you're like, oh, Darrell needs a medic, but I'm actually really scared that he might not finish his final.
I don't know. That's why I was like, more next. I couldn't, when it was over, I was like, what? I didn't realize there was another one. I thought we were going to get it finished out today. And I was like, oh my God, what a cliffhanger. But all of them, it's like, that was like secret poison. Like they ate poison. They were like, did it and we're fine. And then later they were all like burning up from the inside.
It's funny. Yeah, I'd say like 3/4 of the competitors were affected by it. And the other ones were just like, come on, let's go. And they like weren't affected by the Reaper. So it was interesting to see, because I don't think, Jemmy was very much affected, right? She was.
Yeah, terribly.
Yeah. She wasn't when she did it, but then once she got going, she was one of the creepers.
Well, it's interesting because it seemed to affect everyone like 20 minutes after they put them in their mouth, and you know what I mean? Like it just like it's sitting in there for that amount of time. So
that is scary and awful.
Yeah, I want to say that I'm tempted to try just to know what it's like, but I don't even think I could get it like halfway through my mouth without. So I'm wondering if throwing up also, like you were saying, Pam, becomes a strategy, even when you're just eating it. You know how in a lot of food challenges, people kind of like pretend to eat it and then you're just throwing up. So that way you're not really swallowing it. I mean, that would be my game plan. Because I also was thinking, sorry, go ahead.
Well, that's the way around it. You eat it, you swallow it, and then just throw it right back up so it's not in your body. I think that's what some of them probably did.
This just sucks. It's such shitty timing for Darrell because I want him to win so badly.
Are we doing it now? Oh, good. Okay.
It's recording.
Oh, Pam, we're doing it.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, it's recording.
I think we started back up. Yeah, okay. All right. I was like,
Pam, I was going to edit out everything so no one would even have known. But yes, now they know that we had a glitch at some point.
Sorry. Okay. Well, we're back, not just chatting amongst ourselves. Okay. So, Darrell,
But this is just such shit timing for Darrell because I've been rooting for him this entire time, and also Kellyanne. Even though, like, kudos to Jemmy and Jonnae, like they're crushing it. They deserve to have the points that they have. But I just feel like, damn, Kellyanne, you were the rock star female competitor this whole season. I want you to also thrive in the final. So the entire time I'm like, come on, Darrell, come on, Kellyanne. And this is finally the time that they were together. And I was like, yes, team. And then now it looks like Darrell is being like, shit.
Gosh, I hope he doesn't. I hope he pulls through. I hope he can barf and make it. I mean, obviously they're not really poison. So even though it feels that way, Jemmy said that she feels like she's having cramps, and men who don't have menstrual cramps, when you have them bad, you think you're dying. I mean, it goes away shortly, but that pain, like of a tightening of everything in you, if you've never had it before, I bet feels really scary, like that kind of internal cramping.
When I saw Jemmy hit the ground, hugging herself, hovering and shaking, it reminded me of like a drunken throw up night. Like if you've ever drank so much that you need to be in the bathroom and you're just ready and you're waiting and your body's not doing it yet. I'm like, oh, that's the worst feeling ever. She's just sitting there like shaking, anticipating the throw up.
So Pam, you reacted that way. Jenna reacted that way. I reacted to if I had to like go poop really bad and I had like no place to go and I got to hold it in and I'm just cramping up. So we all had a different reaction. That's good. Good to know. Okay, good.
Everyone
honestly, they could very well be going through that too.